In this video, I'm going to go into some of the scientific literature, one study in particular about reactive oxygen species and the role that they play in redox signaling. Let's talk through some of the implications of this article. Resistant training, antioxidant status, and antioxidant supplementation carried out by Outmandish Meal of Olympia Papuzzi, Lynn Ponton, and Panagos Catechus of Florida State University and Michael Holmes of Baylor University. A Human Kinetics Scholarly Review. Let's dive into 5 different sections of the paper that I found interesting, followed by a summarization of what the implications really are and how you can supplement to improve performance and muscle growth. For example, the increased exposure to ROS, radical oxygen species, experienced during exercise can upregulate antioxidant enzymes. Therefore, exercise itself is often considered an antioxidant. Gomez, Cabrera, and Dawes in 2008. This is another aspect of stress exerted by ROS, referred to as stress response homeostasis, wherein a low level of oxidative stress can enhance defense by increasing the expression of antioxidant protein and enzymes. Nikki, 2018. Therefore, although the persistence and presence of ROS in large uncontrolled concentrations can lead to oxidative damage and injury, these molecules also play a role in muscle regeneration and repair. Barbieri and Sistani, 2012. What this means is that with low levels of oxidative stress generated during resistance training, it actually aids the muscles and body in general to getting stronger. It has long been known that endurance exercise can upregulate antioxidant defense systems, but more recently, the question has been whether these same beneficial effects occur in response to resistance training. And the A study that was conducted shows results suggesting that RT induces similar changes in redox state as endurance training, as is Kipigi and Alice 2014. In another study, 21 weeks of RT in middle-aged men was actually shown to lead to greater upregulation of enzymes such as catalase, GPX, and SOD than endurance training. Garcia Lopez et al. 2007. What this means is that resistance training, aka weightlifting, was found to be more beneficial in upregulation of antioxidants and specific enzymes. The protective effects against oxidative stress of chronic resistance training have been shown to be independent of the training intensity, as both hypertrophy intensity training, 3 sets of 12 reps, and an intensity corresponding to 70% of 1 rep max, and strength intensity training, 3 sets of 6 reps corresponding to 85% of 1 rep max, 3 times per week for 6 weeks led to similar decreases in MDA levels, about 39.63 and about 40.79%, and increases in GSH 24.74 and 27.55% in young men aged 22.8 plus or minus 2.7 years. Gekirandabek and all 2010. The previous studies were all conducted in healthy, untrained males. However, in young, trained individuals aged 26.6 plus or minus 0.8 years, RT has also been shown to increase the total antioxidant capacity, THC, similar to endurance training back in Quack 2016. What this means is that the intensity of the resistance training isn't as important as the act of resistance training itself, and that whatever intensity it is, it increases total antioxidant capacity. Although a sufficient intake of antioxidants to meet the RDA recommended daily allowance is important to protect against oxidative stress, it is not likely that intakes beyond the RDA provide any added benefit. Instead, they may be detrimental, especially in healthy young individuals. Although older adults may benefit from antioxidant supplements combined with RT, this merits further exploration. What this all means is that ROS actually can be helpful. I mean, in a large, uncontrolled quantities, it results in oxidative stress, but they're also important in cellular signaling for muscle growth and adaptation. You can supplement your own body's redox signaling molecules and help it be in redox balance with the redox signaling supplement I hold here. Check it out and check out my story at the link in the description.